I mean, Germany is not that revolutionary country, like we don't have big revolutions. We have a lot of, let's say, long-term silent social revolutions, like for example, the stopping racism, like since after the Second World War, it became like constantly moving thing, that people are more and more tolerant and more open to foreigners and stuff. Like, that is not a revolution what happened in 1 week, but it's a revolution what happened like over years, over generations.
Well, the revolution has a good side and a bad side. The good side is that now the government and the president and whoever is in power knows that the population can do anything, like can revolt whenever they are against anything. So now they are very careful with their decisions and the things they do. But on the other side, what happened in the revolution in terms of the people being killed, it inflicted a bit of coldness in our hearts, because we've seen a lot of people who were dead in the revolution, and we're now not we are not as if somebody is killed right now, you don't feel pity for them because a lot has been killed. So that's what changed, because naturally Egyptians or the Arab world are warm-hearted. So when this happens, it's a pity.
In Hungary, we had revolutions many times in the past. We wanted to break away from the Austrian-Hungarian Empire or from the Austrian rule. We wanted to be free from the Soviet ruling. We all failed these revolutions. So Hungarians don't really have a good experience with revolution, and that's why even the protests are not that popular in Hungary. People are not really going on streets and protesting, but it's very interesting nowadays because of the control of the government and because of the new legislation and the new laws and the constantly changing of rules. A lot of people are saying, especially teachers, who are saying it was enough. We need to change some things, and they are going on streets and they are doing some activities, and now people in the healthcare, they are doing some protests. So hopefully it won't be a revolution, it will be rather some protests that will lead to reforms.
Tunisian Jasmine Revolution is the first popular uprising to topple an established government in the Middle East and North Africa. And it was the first, so it's the launcher of Arab Spring, also the only good example of peaceful transition in all Arab revolution. But we like to achieve some slogan from our revolution: work, freedom, dignity, because there is many problem of employment. We have to boost the economy and fight corruption.
Well, revolution, I guess, for Poland, it's a very well-known word. We had a lot of fights in the past, in the history, during the ages. It was a lot. Some of them were successful, some of them not. But that's our history. That's on what the country was built. But right now we don't have a big revolutions. We just have small protests, especially against our new government. And I guess that the words which our government is saying about those protests is that those who are protesting are the worst sort of Polish people. So I would not agree with that. So I hope that it will stay, that we can really protest against whatever we want, what is not good for us, and let's hope that the government will appreciate it.